What's going on, y'all? Jimmy Macram, SP3, Marcus Cash. Stop at episode 4 of season 3 of Power. Really quickly, I'm trying to get these up every Saturday.
Liar.
Last we saw Jukebox is her name?
Yes.
Kanan's cousin?
Fucking savage.
Yes.
Kanan's awesome cousin and his
The only person more savage than
yes.
Kanan.
Didn't mind him killing her nephew. I don't know. Things
That dude you had to do.
He chose his side.
It wasn't Joe's son.
That was cool.
That was the best line of that episode.
She's fantastic. As is her girlfriend. Candy?
Yes.
Yeah.
And her her potions she mixes up.
Yes.
Her lane.
Scissor.
Purple stuff.
I feel like there's something else we're missing. Oh, right. That kid's a piece of shit. Ghost son.
Yeah, he stole Angela's gun.
Then got caught like a dummy.
Fucking cunt.
Ken gave attitude to his parents who put him on punishment rightfully.
Give me your phone. No. What?
Ghost, would you use one of your fucking 800 muscles and punch a nigga right in the face?
And then after
When I was a kid, they took my door. Like, you won't give me your phone?
And after taking the phone, he finally used it to great use and used it to finally see Tommy for the first time since last season.
I think that was kind of the reason why I wanted to take the phone in the first place. I think that was actually thought out.
That was a strategic plan. And we found out, the last 2 episodes, all the inner workings of why Tasha, Lieutenant St. Patrick, is who she is.
Press the button.
Now the rain.
You know some of the shoes different skin color?
As long as it ain't at Angela's. I don't need Raina coming home with a fucking switchblade.
That's racist.
It's a fair complaint.
It is.
Your affections
Look at
equate.
that face.
Don't tell
Your
me.
love is worth it, and for that I will wait. And though you hate me,
Look at that shit.
She's not even enjoying it.
I turn
They both live this somewhere else.
Don't worry.
crazy.
So is Father Callahan. He said that his choir boys already sold half of their shit. Our product's like a sore dick, baby. You can't beat it.
She had a different ending.
I feel bad for her.
Well, she just tried to fucking kill him.
Jesus.
Well, she's
As
not
bad as she'd been at everything else when having tried to kill Ghost.
Absolutely.
Well, to be.
She couldn't deposit money in a bank.
I didn't say.
Like, you want her to kill ghosts?
I didn't say she was going to be successful.
Yeah, hi. I'd like
Actually-
to schedule an appointment.
Counting on her not being successful.
Right.
Or,
Just listen the whole time.
Oh, except her, no.
These hands work. Both of them. I'm gonna take a shower.
I put my top guys on personal detail. They've been running full.
Lieutenant Candy.
What?
Oh, God.
Oh, Angie.
Look at them both.
In jail? No.
Look at them both in the lobby of that house. Neither one of them
No,
owns.
Tasha, James, please.
Problem has been taken care of.
Yes, it has.
Been disciplined.
I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. It won't happen again.
Good.
It doesn't even look like Dylan.
I don't need to ask for your permission, Jamie.
Oh, yes, you do. Especially when it comes to my wife. You know what I mean.
No, I don't think
No,
you
I
do.
don't.
You gonna get the door?
Perfect timing.
He's like a different person when he's angry. That's just hilarious.
Yo, for real.
It's taking over at a hot house. I love it.
I'm sorry.
I knew you were.
I'm retarded. I know we are.
There's certain things about us that you knows about your divorce.
Oz is fucking smooth as shit.
Just
Ah,
smooth way
you're
of
not
putting
divorced
that
yet.
out.
I wouldn't want to put my son in an awkward situation.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, just in case things don't work out between you and Angela.
Showtime,
That was fantastic. Holy shit.
Peace, nigga.
Oh! Why? Because he was a little uppity a couple episodes ago? Because he's weak.
It's possible the Marshal had a good life insurance policy given his high-risk profession.
Or maybe someone's taking care of her with hush money. She might know something. I left her a message.
Let me know when you hear back from her.
Hey, how's it going?
Yo, his face is the best.
There she is.
James.
Andre, meet the lovely Karen Bassett. Karen, this is Andre.
Nice to meet you.
You look banging in that dress.
Thank you.
One superiority burger for the boss.
Absolutely. The Dre needs to learn to shut the fuck up. Even though what he said was pretty good.
You look banging.
That I agree. Bang.
Yeah, I agree with them, man. It's a good one.
Oh. How the mighty have fallen.
I'm James St. Patrick, dealer of the Freedom. I want to thank you all for spending the night with me. Next 30 minutes, open bar.
There you go, James.
That felt very unnatural.
Really? Oh my god! Oh my god, James.
Disgusting.
How many asses am I
You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing.
I ain't got a goddamn thing to say.
I love her so much.
Yes, absolutely.
They requested it, so they were wanting.
Absolutely.
Welcome back.
Good to be back, sir.
Oh.
AJ Governor
Look at
has
his
caught us a
face.
very...
The other night he came home late and she straight up told him to pull his pants down so she could smell his dick.
Oh, no, she did.
Yes. And she took one whiff and kicked his ass to the curb.
Gotta wash your dick on the way out, fellas.
This place the way I wanted, but honestly,
There's nothing else going on, right?
you're my girl. If there was something going on, I would tell you. You know that.
She's a great liar. So much better than James.
Old man got mad as fuck and cut off his kid finger. Kid won't take our time.
When's it going down?
Tonight. At some church or something.
Holy shit.
Have a good time.
Wait, so Dylan bought back town?
Yes, Dylan with all the shit.
Dylan got
St. Patrick.
Yeah. Some church where the priest is crooked.
I never heard of it before.
I have.
You want me to go fuck the Koreans up?
Yo, Trey owns. Trey owns. You want me to go fuck the Koreans up? Go. There's only 10 from Mac 10. You want to go handle that now? I'm dead.
Is it the right thing to do? And who gets hurt if you don't?
I don't want to hear further.
Tariq. Moist ass gets hurt. That was dope for you. Talking girl, Is this security?
Oh, shit. Go ahead, so. Told you niggas was no good. I tried to tell you, didn't I?
Why is your dumb ass giving away jewelry that can be traced back to the job and us?
I wanted to fuck her. Go behind your back.
If you wanted to fuck, all you had to do was ask. I said yes.
I will next time.
Ain't gonna be no next time. The job's over and you can walk. Time for your ass to bounce, man. Ask yourself, what did Ghost really take away from you? Maybe you need to change
Kill Tariq.
your plan.
Kill Tariq. Kill Tasha.
Everything's gonna be alright.
He's gonna go try to kill Ghost.
He hasn't exactly colored inside the lines.
Neither have you.
And you have?
Hey, for real.
Look. I know Knox was a lousy lay. Well, maybe it was you. At the end of the day, we all want to.
Oh, she went to see the Jamaicans? Wow.
Need to speak to my son?
I love how mom asks no questions, by the way. Never seen you before in my life, but you want food? No? Alright, yeah, he's back there.
James St. Patrick.
Bruh. I won't be mad at Holly. I just can't. She's still awful, but I just can't be mad at her.
Awful.
It's a me versus him situation.
Awful bitch.
So, Nico's gotta go. Sorry.
Piece of shit.
I really hope she would have went after him herself so she could just die.
Die slow.
Then Tom would be mad at fucking Ghost again. Or further mad. I don't think
How
mad's a good word
would
for it.
Tommy have known that he's the one that killed Holly when he thinks Lowell's is out here trying to kill him? He would just assume Lowell's killed Holly.
All these things come out though.
It's a perfect
It's a
kill.
TV show. Everything comes out.
Yeah, everything gets exposed.
Eventually.
Later on. Later on, so we can blame it on Tariq later.
Probably gonna be Tariq's fault. Who knows?
The 2 episodes, I still think Jukebox is the MVP. Is she the MVP in this one? I don't know.
Her reaction to Candy smashing Kanan was very MVP like.
Oh, next time that.
Next time, nigga, you can walk. Get your ass up out of here.
Even sending Candy in. That felt like she sent Candy in. Like,
The first time.
yeah, the first
a
time.
hand
Like,
job.
you can't even jerk off. Get him.
Yeah, I love Candy. I love Jukebox. I hope they stick around. I'm not really shocked Vibra turned Witness.
I mean, Vibura's always shown
Shots.
shady tactics from like episode 1 to now.
I know, but he's such an old school gangster that like I thought he would be one of those. I die before I talk to the cops.
He does seem like what's my man from Breaking Bad? The fucking old man.
Oh yeah. I can't think of the name.
Yeah. But hey, it's not just his life on the line. He's got his family's life too.
Exactly. His father's sick.
Lobos has already proved that he doesn't play games.
Yep.
Got his depraved little daughter and
depraved. Jesus.
And the way Knox angled it, he never even mentioned like Ghost or like the network or anything. He really was like aiming for Vibra snitching on Lobos, who denied Vibra of the spot that Vibra wanted. So he has all the incentive in the world to drop the dime on Lobos.
And he gets his business back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's so he thinks.
yeah.
So he
But
thinks.
how would you even think? Yeah, FBI's gonna let you do your thing.
With the FBI's blessing.
That's
Right.
not how that works.
You fucking Pablo Escobar, you out of your fucking mind?
Fucking Knox.
Knox is hilarious. He has very quickly become D'Angelo this season. He is with all the shits. He was so on her case about her breaking the rules, and he just broke. Through 3 episodes, he's broken a lot. 4. He's a lot of them. Almost all of them.
He's breaking things that aren't even rules. That, rules that are gonna become rules because of him.
Become the Knox rule.
I wonder how this works, because he's not on this case. He was on this case rather. He was suspended,
And now
and he's
on
done
back
all
on
this
the
shit.
task force.
I don't understand how that plays, except the fact that we know A-Rod's dirty. So they did mention that his dirtiness, fucking Knox's predicament, could sink this case.
Yeah.
Maybe A-Rod's thought this through. Oh.
A-Rod just wants anyone on board that can fuck this shit up.
And they are making it easy.
Yeah, Knox came back. He's like, oh, perfect. Let's let you back on the case.
He's brought us some very valuable information.
So I am welcoming him back on the team.
He's gonna offset Angela finding some shit out.
Absolutely, yeah. Angela's gonna be too distracted, worried about Knox being back and snitching, dropping a dime on Ghost, or finding something out about Ghost.
Oh, wait a minute. The MVP. I apologize. Dre is the MVP.
Oh, absolutely.
Dre is the MVP.
You want me to go fucking the Koreans?
We got Mac 10s. Won't be getting this shit.
Like, what?
They got a whole bunch of back tats. This nigga has no fear.
See, what the alright, go handle it. The Ghost decided to handle himself. He almost got all 3 of them. He got 2 of them, though.
Yeah. Except the driver.
With headshots. Bop, bop.
Jay probably
should have
the block.
Probably should have got the driver.
You probably should have went for the driver first. To be fair.
Just
because if you get the driver, they can't drive.
Exactly.
The driver doesn't have a Mag 10. The other 2 did. So you got to kill the one with the guns. So.
That's how you know.
Okay, that's actually
you know,
the thinking. Yeah.
You can get the driver on one of them, but then they got you.
Your self-preservation pays off again.
I gotta be okay.
So he probably relates more to what Holly's doing because he
seems to be more mad at her than less.
I
Mad
know
at her
that.
than more mad at her than I am.
I know that's crazy. 'Cause you would think that he would understand the self desperation.
I mean, I understand. I just don't like her, so I want her to die. Die.
That was almost a sweet speech Father Callahan gave Tommy. It was almost sweet. They weren't talking about murder. He didn't have his youth group selling drugs. Other than that, it would be fantastic.
Father Callahan is my MVP.
To be fair, though, there was a switch. He was like, yeah, this is with drugs. I almost got enough money for a new roof, and yeah, I'm conflicted with something. All right, hold on. Here's the real guy.
He's like, he even kissed it. He was like,
right. Now we could talk about this shit.
All right, now I'm about to priest mode.
I love Jim Norton. You know, he's less Jim Norton now. Like,
Keeping the Faith. That's one of my favorite movies. That's Ed Norton as a priest. Oh no, as a rabbi.
This is different Norton though.
No. That he was the priest. Ben Stiller was the rabbi.
I've never seen it.
Should.
Look up if Ed Norton and Jim Norton are related. I doubt it. Yes, this is Jim Norton, but
this reminds me of an episode of Tru Heels. We're all off the rails.
Yeah. This is kind of a mess. Fuck, there's something else I want to say. Tasha and Angela and Ghost, just a complete mess. Particularly Angela and Jamie, because this thing doesn't work. It's never worked. And Ghost is going to try to make it work, even though he's got his own petty feelings about things. He made her get the door. You going to get that?
You going to get that?
Chop chop. Should have slapped on her ass and run away. Like, Jesus.
At your house.
And then he paid her rent. So technically, at least for next month.
I had good intentions.
Paz is a piece of shit.
And left her right on the counter, too.
I don't want to put my son in an awkward situation. What do you mean? Well, if things doesn't work out between you and Angela. And then the sip. The sip is what made it petty. The sip was like she looked at him while doing it like.
Take this L. Take it. Jesus. She knows exactly what she's doing. Mm-hmm. How are they taking the divorce? No, good and well Angela's not mentioned the divorce deal. Jesus.
You just want to be petty.
Ugh.
Petty big sis.
And then Tasha fucking... I hate that Angela's taking the blame for this. I hate that Jamie's blaming her for this. I hate the fact that Tasha's blaming her for this. Tariq is a piece of garbage who shouldn't be snooping. He's a kid. He ain't that fucking young where he could just snoop around and do
Yeah,
shit.
he's like 14, 15
He's too old to be snooping.
I was not snooping in that when I was that age in high school. I was more worried about getting with girls. And this guy has shown no attention to females throughout this entire series. So the fact that he's more looking for guns than women...
Maybe he doesn't know what he wants to look for in life yet.
I love that. This is not complicated. All you do is click Jim Norton. And you click on Jim Norton.
Well, I'm saying things that say yes and things that say no. I'm trying to figure it out.
Man, this 30 years old, right? He's had the internet for at least a decade.
You gave him a mission.
How does he not know how to work the internet?
How do you not know this was going to be
Because
hard?
so stuff I see with Jim Norton says that he's related to Ed Norton, but stuff I see with Ed Norton does not say anything about Jim Norton. So, I'm not quite sure.
I highly doubt they're related.
Norton brothers.
Anywho. I feel like there's a big thing we're missing. Fucking Jukebox killed Dirt. Well, she didn't kill Dirt, but she had Dirt killed. According to that conversation.
Yeah, Kanan killed the trigger, but definitely he got blessing from Jukebox.
This is fucking savage. He needed a pep talk. He needed to be picked up. So until I killed him.
Keisha and Tasha's conversation. about her having a gun.
I assume Tommy's gonna find out about Dylan at some point. I mean, Ghost has tried to call him, but he won't pick up his phone.
Yeah. Koreans with Mag 10s trying to ice.
That's what it was. Fucking the bodyguard followed Ghost.
Oh yes, yes.
Told you, motherfucker, he's bad in everything. He was bad in Civil War. I mean, Winter Soldier. He's bad in Batman vs Superman. He's just bad. Look at his face. He's a bad guy. You want to tell him about something about Karen Bassett? You want to tell Ghost something about that? But Ghost had some murdering to do.
He's like, I'm a little busy. I gotta go commit a murder and.
By the way, this guy's really good at his job. Because when Ghost looked at him, he was busy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ghost took the fuck off, and then he was right there. Like, fuck.
Yep.
Hey, he did hire the best apparently.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he can keep up with the ghost. I mean,
Jesus.
What I can foresee is because weren't they? I don't know if I remember this correctly, but weren't they like ex military or ex something or other, like special training kind of security detail? Could be his new soldiers.
Okay, so as we've established before, with power, I've seen it. These guys haven't. I will give you something to think about.
I don't want you to give me anything to think about. I'm saying I can foresee Ghost having these guys as his soldiers. Nothing to think about.
Give you something to think about.
Nope.
They've already mentioned who
I
he
want
is.
to see it happen.
They've already mentioned who he is.
I want to see it happen.
Plug?
Check out our wrestling YouTube channel, Tru Heels. We got Tru Heels 33 that's going to be up this weekend. We're talking about the emancipation of Jon Moxley, heat on Leo Rush, as well as previewing New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestling Dodoku, as well as Impact and HOG's Code Red. So check out Tru Heels, as well as my new podcast, Toxic Talk, where we're talking about toxic masculinity with my guy Sir Wilkins, as well as Larry Morgan, the living legend. So check that out.
Nothing to talk about. I think it's a good name for a podcast. We should.
You know what? I actually do like that. It's very Seinfeldian.
Thank you.
Anyway, post your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe.